Well, hello and welcome so messed up to the podcast. This is the 13th episode, the live stream edition. This is we're live streaming for the charity of Macmillan. Brandon, take it away for your say for the charity.
For your say.
Like, am I meant to be saying something?
Apparently.
But what the charity is and everything.
Alright, well, we're live streaming for Macmillan Cancer Support, who basically support people when they're diagnosed all through the epidemic of getting cancer and how it affects them, their families, finances, a lot. They would be like every step of the way to try and support you and your family and just make your life as good as possible after you're diagnosed. We're raising money. I think we're on £75 at the moment, which is almost actually beating out last year's already. We're only 8 hours in, so thanks to all you guys for that.
Wasn't last year's 73? I think it was.
78 I have in my head. Hang on.
Oh, was it? Well, today we have the normal cast with a special guest for this live stream.
Hello, I'm the special guest. Luke, never seen me before.
I thought I was a special guest. I mean, I'm quite.
So, we wonder when Brandon comes back with the figure.
Yep, 78 last year, so we're £3 away from
£3.
last year's record.
No, just clapping.
Right, anyway, get on to the crown jewel of this
Jay.
podcast, that is tech tips.
By the way,
Yep.
yeah,
Just wrote it down.
special
Just stop.
guest.
Is
Say hello, special guest.
Oh yeah, Lily.
Don't call me that!
wait for that.
Oh my god.
Well,
Well-
that's it. There you go.
Well, the first.
Yes, I'm the special guest. Hello.
Okay, well, back to the tech tips after this.
Thank you.
So good.
Is it post? Yeah.
What's up?
It is about love film. And that,
Still a thing.
yeah, surprisingly, that is still a thing.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't
What?
know about
I
that.
thought it was done years ago.
I thought that as well,
But
but
it got bought by Amazon,
yeah.
and yeah, they. I think my mum done it quite a lot, and
Yeah, I used to do it.
and then the prices got put up, and now obviously it's shut down. Sorry, I'm not the host.
Well, it's not shut down per se. I thought it was just blended into Amazon, and I didn't know they still use the love film name. But it is, and well, this story is about is people who supposedly still uses love film, which should be many people, but not us. Well, it's still up by Amazon, so people use it. It will
we do
be
represent most of the world.
yeah. Well, it's gonna
Five people.
yeah, it's gonna stop the rental service, like sending DVDs back to people, DVDs and Blu-rays, which I'm still surprised people did that as well.
They're gonna stop Love Film. Are they gonna close it down or not?
No, Love Film is still going, but it's most likely gonna be streaming still. How everything's doing right now, but
You can stream through Love Film.
What?
yeah, I think it's just
Yeah.
Amazon service for it.
No, Amazon Video. It's not Love Film.
Yeah, I thought they merged their streaming service into
Get your tech
Prime
tips
Video.
right, Jay.
I know, Jay. Come on.
But it's owned by
I thought the Love Film
Amazon.
service
That's
was
why.
just used for
Yeah.
the postal service.
Yeah, Love Film is just posts. That's it.
You know,
I
rest
think
in
they
peace,
did.
Love Film.
I think they did have a streaming service.
They probably
but
had
Amazon
one,
bought
but when
them
it was
out,
bought
they
by
merged it
Amazon,
together.
then
But they brought it all under one brand, I think.
Well, it's stopping its service in a way. Going back on to that, we're in
Yeah.
October, the 31st of this year. So,
Okay. So the tech tip is
Go on.
did get tech tip properly?
don't sign up for Love Film because it's closing down.
Yes, that's a good tech tip.
Just get Netflix.
Or just sign up for it, rent a load of DVDs, and don't worry about returning them. That'd be
I was gonna say that, but that could be an issue as well because it could still
Yeah,
charge
I'd
you
say
for
that
it.
on the charity live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that actually happened to some people who had Blockbuster cards. They didn't return stuff, and they still got fined for it after like 5 years after it's been closed. Remember, there was like some
Wow.
story about it. So yeah, don't do that. What Brandon said, because it.
Fuck it, I'll
Is
check.
Monster Cat still playing music on the stream?
Yeah.
You might want to turn that off.
Yeah, I'll just turn it down a bit, I think.
Yeah, I'm just surprised it was still running. I literally thought this was dead.
No, I knew it was still going. There's actually a different one. So there's actually still a service like this going on called Cinema.
Oh, this is still
So
Amazon. You just go by Amazon Love Film by Post on Amazon. You just come to
yeah, I
research
know.
stuff.
I know it's owned by Amazon, but obviously I'm just saying there's still a service like that where you rent and they get sent to you.
Yeah. That was
Which
sure what it's called though.
it's Cinema Paradiso.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
is that tech tip then?
The tech tip is don't sign up.
Yeah, don't sign up.
Who
If you
was? I
got
don't
on-
know anyone who's ever going to sign up for Love Film in 2017.
Well, my mum
Right.
does, so
Well,
I don't
give
watch
her that
it.
tech tip then, and just let her know.
yeah, I guess so.
I'm too busy playing games to watch TV or DVDs anymore, so.
Yeah, ditto.
Still watch movies in it.
Still watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, I could definitely get back into Game of Thrones. That's a definite.
Never
Haven't
watched
you
it.
seen
Let's
So
not
good.
start this.
I've
It's
been meaning
so
to
good.
watch it. I've got like season 1 to 5 just sat in the living room. I still
We're on
haven't
season
watched it.
7 now. So the last episode is it next Monday?
Wasn't it leaked as well? Like,
Yeah, no, that was the
hacked.
last one. The
Hacked
this
and leaked.
episode on Monday, this Monday,
Yeah.
has been already leaked
Oh, okay.
by the Spanish. I think it was like in Spain it got leaked, but obviously it just made its way everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, second tech tip we got.
Tip tip.
I know. Yes.
Tip tip.
Yep.
It's just not going well.
Not going well. Oh, I know.
Tip,
When
tip.
does it ever go well? The tech tips.
Yeah, that's true.
When does the podcast go?
The podcast is probably should be up maybe tomorrow or maybe even tonight. How
Mm,
fast
iOS.
this one? Yeah, that is the OnePlus system's own launcher, their own Android version of it, because it's custom ROMmed.
Well, you
So-
know how much the OnePlus has got so much good.
No, so much good news, and we got another one
Uh,
from them. The
yeah.
problem with this is that most Androids now have that feature that you can actually lock specific folders with a password.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, with this, they kind of messed up on this for them. It's that, for example, if you get any third-party launchers, example Nova Launcher, and you can make a shortcut into that settings and everything, you can actually disable that one without even using the actual password. By mistake from that. If it made sense.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah, I
So,
don't know.
so people would
Yeah.
put the passwords on. If you gain access to their phones, then you can just gain access. You can get access to their folders through the launcher.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So.
Tech tip.
The text again is don't buy the OnePlus,
Well, if you get OnePlus, don't use a custom launcher until
and
they
don't
find
be
a
in
way.
any danger at all because you can't phone the emergency services. Isn't
I
it?
think that's only the OnePlus 5. So.
Is that the
Oh,
last one, or-
Yeah, that's the part. Yeah, that's the last tip. Only OnePlus 5 has that issue.
Oh,
All
right.
the older ones
All
don't.
the-
For some reason, just the 5's messed up.
So this issue is protect your phone.
Just protect your phone. Be careful.
All these tech tips are just like don't buy this or don't buy that, pretty much.
Yeah.
Look, mine was a joke. I didn't mean. To be
This is Jay's buying guide.
exactly, yeah.
Be careful of the OnePlus until you hear any news about the fixing the emergency call system, which I have not heard any news from that since. So,
you already have the phone. What is their tech tip?
tech tip: don't use a third-party launcher, or don't use that feature if you don't care people seeing your apps, because you
Right.
must be some
Don't
kind
keep
of
sensitive data on folders
that can
Don't-
use
on your phone.
on your phone. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
that's my tech tips.
Well, that's it. Just two.
Two only. Well, we
Wow, normally
kept
it's
it at a
like
limit.
5 or 6, but you know, okay.
Yeah.
I remember one time you took up the entire fucking.
I know. It's
Yes,
just-
I remember that. I think it was not the last
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I think that might have been episode 11. That might have been.
have them memorized.
Or 12.
Yeah.
One of those two
I'll
it was.
get it out of the way.
I thought you
Nah,
loved
I do love tech tips. I rip into it a bit, but it's quite funny.
Yeah.
So, any of you guys got any of your topics today?
Any tech tips?
This podcast is basically segments after segments.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the way it goes.
So what's next segment?
What's the next segment?
think
Lily,
we do
I hope
have
you come
segments.
prepared.
Yeah, well,
Don't go looking at me.
Well, I got a funny story to say. This
Alright,
happened
go on.
like during, I think it was last week and during this week it was happening. My sister wanted a watch, Annabelle, and she's 12. She's not 15. She's 12.
what's Annabelle?
Annabelle is a horror movie, but it's 15. It's like that
Alright.
creepy doll, the girl doll.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
She wanted to watch that with her friends, and like I
Well,
was
like at
saying
the cinema or
at the cinema, yes.
Okay.
But I told them you can't do it because you're 12. The person will ID you to make
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, of
she
course.
was all this time. No one, even my family, like said, no, she'll be fine. She looks 15. She looks more older than she is. You'll be fine. Everything that even our friends were saying that. Everyone, even
Yeah.
my little cousin, and she's older. She's like 16, and all three of them were not allowed to go in to watch the movie, which was so
Oh,
funny.
right.
All got there. They bought the tickets. Somehow they're allowed to buy the tickets.
Yeah.
Wait,
But they got
yeah,
all the
that's-
way.
Yeah.
They got all the way to the door, and then they said, "No, sorry, you can't watch it." And when they came back early,
He was looking so smug.
so
Yeah,
smug.
that's
My mum came up.
You'll be like, wait.
My mum came up to me. She said,
told
"Don't
you,
say
told
anything." And then my sister looked at me straight away.
you."
And
You're a
then
brother.
Pardon?
I thought that's your job, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
And then she looked at me. I didn't say nothing. She came up and attacked me afterwards straight away. And then the next day,
See?
what she watched was Despicable Me 3.
Oh dear.
Comparing from
That's an emoji.
Hey, it's the same film, right?
from that film to this film, and that was just so funny. It just happened. That's
Wait until it comes out.
Yeah, wait till it comes out, yeah.
To be honest, I don't know why people always like kids are so excited to see 18 rated movies because most of them are shit. Like most of
Yeah.
my favourite movies are all like PG 12s.
Yeah.
Like just they're not. And to be honest, there's not a lot of 18 rated films now anyway.
No, not
What do
really.
you think
not
about
really. I
it?
don't think it is.
Even like all the Marvel ones, apart from Deadpool, are like
Yeah.
12A.
Yeah.
So my tech tip, like don't worry about it, don't sweat it. Just watch Kubo and the Two Strings. And
Well,
then
I
you'll be
haven't
sorted.
actually seen that, but I do. I haven't actually watched it. At some point.
I watched it again the other week.
Did you?
Well, I got fed up and I was like going for a bunch of shitty YouTube videos
Yeah.
and just losing all hope in all forms of media. So I was like, right, I got to break out Kubo and the Two Strings
Is
to
that
restore my
one of your
faith.
Go-to films.
Yeah, in case of
I
emergency.
always watch
break
those
out.
like really bad American ones. I don't know why they're like a guilty pleasure because I used to watch them a lot when I was a kid.
Example.
Which
You know, like
yeah,
like you know the Will Ferrell ones like Dodgeball.
Dodgeball wasn't
and,
bad. I
um,
think.
Yeah, but Dodgeball's good though.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. No, okay, I won't say bad. I'm just saying they're kind of like all the same. Like Dodgeball Employee of the Month.
Probably a month. That was.
Um,
I think that was okay as well. I remember bits of.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
remember
no,
that.
I like them. It's just like they're all like the same kind of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I
Yeah.
watched. I think it was yesterday. I was watching the Expendables, and I just remember like such like the same scenario things, like such a plain movie when you watch it again, and you know
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's just typical this and this and this. Like I don't know what other films they are, but what other name of a film that does everything different, that keeps you in suspense. It's just different compared to other ones. Like Inception, that was a good one. For example, how everything was much more different, the art style with it. That's it.
Expendables is one of those movies where it wasn't necessarily a good movie, but it's just like, oh, we've come up with an idea. Here's all the old action movies from your past. Let's
Yeah.
let nostalgia carry us to the top of the box office, and it did. But
Yeah.
that being said, it's not like I'd hesitate or say no when someone said let's watch Expendables, because it's just a fun movie. And it is a bit of a throwback to those old 80s and 90s action movies.
I can't remember
That-
if it was.
Watch them.
I can't remember if it was this movie, Expendables, or Prisoner Escape, was the first movie Stallone and Arnold actually were together. Because they never
I
did a
think it
movie.
was Expendables. Because Expendables came out before Prisoner Escape.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah. Because I can't remember when they both came out.
I've seen Prisoner Escape twice. It doesn't deserve a second viewing.
Prison
I've seen it.
Escape.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was called Prisoner Escape. It's something like that.
Yeah, that's
They're on like this. God,
they're making a second one of that now as well,
uh,
which looks really bad.
it's a cool movie.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's definitely worth like one watch. It's not like shouldn't be your top priority, but there you go. That's Prisoner Escape. Or whatever it's
Escape
called.
Plan, it's called.
Escape Plan. That's it.
So,
Good shit.
so recently I watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban,
That's the best one.
Prisoner
and
Azkaban. Which one was
obviously
that?
that made me look at more time travel theories of Harry Potter.
Oh no! This is a throwback to the second episode.
I know.
Whatever it is. What, are you going to kick off and go, oh, it doesn't make sense, even though it
Look.
makes perfect sense?
It makes sense. I just don't like the way they've done it. Because I also watched the how it should have ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that one, it was like, oh, how it should have ended. Snape would go back in time and kill Voldemort. And it's like, no, you can't do that. That wouldn't work.
What do you mean?
It wouldn't work because
It caused a
the
paradox.
time travel works as in like you can only do
It's
stuff
already happened.
if it's already happened.
Yeah. Well,
But
no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah,
What
you
do you
can
mean?
only do it if it already happened. It's not a choice of you can or you can't. It's you do.
It's like you have to. I know. It's just like imagine that in real life where like something happens and you'd think like, hey, did that actually happen or did someone go back in time and have to do that?
Yeah.
It's like it's just
That's the thing with like even Back to the Future. They have so many rules of themselves and they break
like,
down
Back to the Future
rules.
makes some perfect sense.
Back
Jay.
to the
Does.
You can't even
Yeah.
yeah. Back to the Future makes perfect
I do
sense,
prefer
'cause
Back to the Future.
because there's different
Yeah.
timelines.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
With
but
Harry Potter, there's just like one timeline that you can't change.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And there's like doubles of yourself, pretty much.
Yeah.
see, on what was it? That sitcom, can't remember what it's called.
Quantum Leap.
No, Big
Quantum
Bang
Leap.
Theory.
Sitcom? That's not a sitcom, is it?
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
sitcom. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Anyone remember their theory on their Back to the Future on Big Bang Theory, where the future where they didn't get the almanac is also the future where they did get the almanac? Something
I haven't
like
seen
along
that,
those
actually.
lines. And it's like really weird, but they could actually put a good case forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely worth a watch.
You ever
Oh,
seen that YouTube video where it's Big Bang Theory but they've removed the laugh track?
Yeah, yeah, that's so
Oh,
weird.
Most
What?
depressing thing
It
I've ever
is.
watched.
They do
Oh.
what?
So they do an episode of Big Bang Theory, but they just remove the laugh.
I'll get a video up. Hold on.
So, because like, you'd think that wouldn't change that much, but it changes like
It does.
and it's
I mean,
like it just
I
sounds
like
like
laugh
really
tracks.
sad.
So
Yeah, it's like I don't like the laugh tracks, but it's like without them, it just sounds weird.
I did like how the time travel. Well, I know it's Doctor Who, for example. This is with the
Doctor
time.
Who is a bit confusing, actually.
Yeah, but I liked how they did it with Matt Smith and Amy Pond's like the cracks in time, Pandora's box.
that was good. Yeah.
That how they explain it of cracks in time. And you clearly see something, and then it comes up to the finale of the Doctor in the Pandora, and then it's ethics messed up, like there's no stars anymore, and everything. It kind of made
Yeah.
sense. That one I like. Other theories,
The Doctor, I haven't actually looked into the Doctor Who time travel, but
it's
I'm a bit
confusing.
confused with that because it's like
Like
it's
how,
like they kind of like avoid
yeah,
some things.
yeah, they do.
It's like something's gonna happen, and it's like, oh, we'll go on like some adventures before that. Obviously, other films would just go straight towards that because that's like an important
Yeah.
point in time.
it's just a plot device. There's
It's-
stuff like where they go,
Yeah.
oh, we can't do this or change this because it's a fixed point in time.
Yeah,
Like that,
and it's like
the waters on
But-
Mars.
But they changed,
Episode.
yeah, they changed that, and also changed Pompeii. They saved that family.
That's- Yeah, he said, well, we can't save everyone, but we can save these two people.
Yeah, they say Peter
Yeah,
Capaldi,
it's
and then he becomes the
Yeah, they
Doctor.
said Peter Capaldi, what's all that about?
They actually do. They put an episode in that explained that they did, which
Really?
was that all the faces the doctors have, he actually met those people. So that's how the faces come up from. So yes
I
and
guess
no.
that makes sense.
Yes and no,
I
yeah.
guess so. It's
Like-
just basically like cloning people, isn't it?
Because have you watched? Have all of you watched that final, the last season final?
No.
Yes.
You know what I mean by that, don't you,
It's
Luke?
only
If I
you,
explain
Luke,
that theory, then
I think I will eventually watch it. So I won't.
I'm not gonna say too much. But Luke, if you understand my theory in that as well,
Yeah.
and actually that kind of breaks the theory, but at the same time makes the theory as well. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
it was another topic which I think I don't know what game we were playing. Maybe CS:GO. I think we were playing hide and seek. And I brought this topic up, but none of us. We said for the podcast, and we never did it. Was that now people can get AIDS and everything, but if a vampire is dead, can they get AIDS? Because
Yeah,
they're dead.
probably.
Yeah.
It's, this is this. I don't remember us talking about this.
I don't know if you were in that one. I'm not
I
sure.
vaguely remember this.
I vaguely remember. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was CS:GO.
Can
Well, I mean-
vampires get HIV?
HIV, yes. It.
I guess if they have blood, then yes,
Yeah, I suppose they can get it,
they
but
could,
it can't
they
really.
could get the HIV virus. It'll probably propagate within the bloodstream.
It depends what like vampires you. It depends what vampire from what genre really. Like,
That's
what,
true.
Yeah,
if it's from like the original
Twilight, for
Dracula
example.
or if it's from like Twilight or something.
Oh, this is the Blade vampires.
Yeah, Blade.
Blade.
Well, I don't.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You never watched the
I-
Blade
I've
movies?
never seen.
Blade
Blades.
1 and Blade 2 are great.
Yeah. Blade
Is it
3.
Blade 3?
Yeah, but
Blade 2.
yeah. Well, especially because I think what's his name, the actor for Blade.
Yeah, he went mental. He wanted to be called like Blade on set.
He actually all
So-
Not on set, but you know,
that
like
sounds like
yeah.
like behind the scene thing.
yeah, it's like yeah, don't
he
call me
was-
Wesley Snipes.
yeah, he was
From-
like
from
high
Blade.
most of the
Right.
time during it, and also all like the close-up scenes were him, and all the further away scenes were like his stunt double. So that's pretty much the whole movie for him. It was.
Okay.
That's how bad it was. It wasn't bad and good. Was that the first film Ryan Reynolds were in?
What?
Blade.
I
Well,
don't.
I don't know if it was his first film he was introduced in or something, or maybe
I doubt
one
it.
others. Yeah, it was in the 90s, wasn't it? Blade 3? I can't
Maybe
remember.
the one that got him like really famous. I'm not sure.
Yeah. When did Blade 3 come out? 2004, so I doubt that actually.
Oh, everything just perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Great podcast.
Just
Yeah.
checking what he's first.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh.
Blade's a great movie. Blade 2 is probably better as well.
Blade 2 better than Blade.
The Blood Rave, like the right at the beginning, the Blood Rave. fight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
That was
Just
brilliant.
Just reminds me of Community. Not the same Blade.
Have any of you? Oh, this is another topic now. Have
Okay.
you guys got any TV shows that you're watching right now and
Game-
would recommend?
Game of Thrones. Rick and Morty.
Wait, let's
and then,
everyone's watching Rick and Morty.
And then a bunch of anime.
let's do the anime thing.
Yeah.
What's
Oh.
your anime thing, Elliot? Where you talk about anime?
Oh, I haven't got anything.
It's not an official segment, I know, but it might
Anything
be.
that you would recommend that's off
when
your
I
head?
talk about like, is it when I talk about the weird animes or when I talk about?
Yeah.
Because I haven't actually got any of them.
We'll just talk about the ones you've seen.
Okay, so I've watched a lot of anime, but the ones that I'm watching that like come out every week is the first one is New Game Season 2, which is about these bunch of girls that work in a game place that makes games, obviously, game developer,
Right.
and yeah, it's alright.
So they're just game developers, pretty much.
Yeah, basically, it's like, well, the first season, a new girl joins and wants to become like a character developer.
Right.
Yeah, so that's alright. It's alright. It's not too bad.
So they're all girls.
Yeah,
That's not very
they
realistic.
did like reference it. They referenced it like near the end of the first season. Like,
Want me to link it down, Elliot?
It gets some
And,
publicity
um,
more.
I can do if you want.
I'll put it down there for you.
Oh, you've got it there. New game. I'm going by like days, so that's like every Wednesday. And on Thursday is Gamers, which is pretty good. It's basically just like about oh, let me read it and see if I can. So it's about this like kid that obviously just plays games and is what they call an otaku. And then like the most popular girl obviously is a secret otaku and wants him to join this like game club.
What actually is an otaku?
Otaku is like basically I think like a Japanese nerd.
Right.
It's like basically someone that's into games and anime and that. A young person who is obsessed with computers or particular aspects of popular culture to the detriment of their social skills.
So, am I an
So
otaku?
basically, someone with no
I
life.
guess we're kind of all otakus.
Yeah, most likely.
I guess.
Yeah,
That's
sounds
impressive.
about right.
To put it in a nutshell,
I suppose so.
an otaku is someone who is obsessed with mainly one thing, but branches out to other things as well.
Oh right, okay.
So, like
I
everyone
wouldn't-
on Earth, what the fuck even is that?
Yeah, I
label?
mean, I think like everyone's obsessed with one thing.
Not
Like,
entirely. I mean, you've got me who loves gaming. I'm an otaku for gaming.
Isn't
Right.
there two
Yeah,
You've got
different
people
terms?
who are
I'm pretty sure-
otakus for books or anime, stuff like
Exactly,
that.
I'm just saying everyone's an otaku over something.
Isn't there
I'm
like two
otaku
different
for
terms?
Warhammer.
I heard
Yeah.
there's different terms for it.
Yeah, there's like quite a few different terms.
I don't know. Japanese are weird. I'm just going to
Yeah.
speak English.
Right.
Yeah.
So the other anime is called 18 If, and it's about this guy that enters like just wakes up in this like dream world.
Right.
And the dream world is like controlled by these witches. Like it's a different one every episode. And the witch that controls the dream in real life is struck with something called Sleeping Beauty syndrome, which just basically means that she doesn't wake up. And it's basically his job just to like, because obviously something happened to her, so she's like either I don't know, she's either dying or she's being like bullied or something. And then she just like sleeps and makes this world. One of them where she was like obsessed with being thin, and in her world was just like all cakes and that.
Right.
Yeah, and the last one is Boku no Hero,
Oh yeah.
the second season, and that is amazing. Just say that.
Yeah, it is good.
There's
It
a
is.
world full of like kind of superheroes or people with these superpowers. Some are obviously better than others. But yeah, there's an episode today that came out, and I just watched that through the break, so it was very good.
Nice.
So that's all the anime I'm watching.
How
I've
far
also
has it got?
watched, on.
Because remember, I'm ahead on because it's the mangas instead.
Yeah, you're ahead on because you're reading the manga.
And I can't bear to watch anime anymore, especially if it's dubbed
What's that?
and it's out of sync. I can't bear it sometimes.
I've never watched a dub that's like out of sync.
I've seen some. I have,
Okay.
and I don't like it when you hear it in sub because sometimes just the squeaking is so annoying at times. It was too loud.
Yeah,
So
I've
it's-
never really had the problems with ones that I watch. So there's one of this anime that came out a few years ago, but I just watched it, and I know I've told Luke about it. So it's about these group of people that play this MMO,
Oh, I think I might know.
and it's not Sword Art Online.
Oh, okay.
But in the MMO, it starts out with this guy like proposing in game to this,
I think I.
the avatar,
Right.
and the avatar just turns around and says like, "Yeah, actually, I'm like a middle-aged dude." Yeah. So
I've seen that anime.
he was just like, oh, okay then. I think it's called like, and you thought there was another girl online, and it like fast forwards to like them in this like group, and he gets like married again in the game. And then they're like, hey, let's meet up in real life. And it turns out they all go to like the same school, which is convenient.
Yeah,
The wife,
I've definitely seen that.
yeah,
anime.
the wife in the anime in the game is like acting like his wife in real life.
That's an anime level convenience. Right?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So,
dude.
yeah, and then the first person that he proposed to turns out to be their teacher.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I haven't watched this. I saw it on Manga Zone, something I did, and I just read the description on the first page. I'm like, no, I'm not reading
I
this.
think it was it's recommended to me by watching that gamers. Yeah, Neotage no Yami wa Anako Jaina to Omota.
You can post that in the link. I'm not typing that out.
It means
Yeah.
and you thought there was never a girl online.
I've literally just put in the first 3 words of that entire anime
Yeah.
in dub, and it's just come up with episode 1 on YouTube.
Oh right, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Wow, crazy. Oh, I love anime.
Yeah, you got 11.
Anime is just one of those things where you can't get it anywhere else. You have to go straight to the source. Get the
Yeah.
pure.
You have to go to Japan.
I don't know, there's been some decent American animes.
Yeah, I mean, they're not even called anime though, are
Don't
they?
you dare say what I think.
If I was
Yeah, Legend Core is good anime, yeah.
if I was watching anime and
I know Legend Core.
if I was
I'm
watching,
trying to help you
guys-
here, Elliot.
Yeah, Yugo's not. Would you? I think.
You see
Yugo
Weebs
is
as
technically
well.
an anime
just realised
Well,
that.
anime is. I always thought anime was just something from Japan,
from Japan. I know it's like basically an anime.
but maybe it's just an art style.
Yeah.
But Legend Korra's art style isn't, or Avatar in general, isn't necessarily anime.
Well, I tell you
It's
what my
just
best.
regular-
Good either.
Do you know what my best anime is? Corey in the
by
House.
way- yeah, I was waiting for that. Yeah, hilarious. Brandon, Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime because it's in Japan.
Is it?
Right.
Yeah.
I was
That's-
thinking
that's fine then.
By
It's-
American.
I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh now. I'm just saying the original Yu-Gi-Oh. I know it's Japan.
Oh yeah, the original's the only one I've dare speak of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
yeah,
new
exactly.
ones are just like
Think.
Yu-Gi-Oh! XYZ,
even-
something like that,
Not
just
even
something
the
random.
new ones, just like it was the original, which is really good, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I think, and then they just started adding
Yeah.
random letters.
Yeah, just goes so much.
Yo,
And I was like,
and the Jew.
If I was watching an anime movie, the ones I like is from Studio Ghibli. I can't even say this last part.
Yeah.
Everyone raves about those. Need to go.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli. Is it Ghibli? Ghibli.
Yeah, they're
I think
okay.
I played
I
Ghibli.
enjoy those.
Oh,
No,
I
they
do
come
like
on.
them. I haven't watched all of them though. I've
No,
only watched like a few of them.
I've
Princess Mononoke was really good.
Yeah, I enjoy that one.
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Is that the one with the, it makes a paper planes and he's plane
No.
part? Which one's that? Can't remember.
That's is it Castle in the Sky?
Maybe that one is. Yeah, I watched
There's,
parts
yeah,
of
it's
it.
like that, the Puta Castle in the Sky. I've watched that one. I also watched Ariete. That's quite good. That's like Burrows.
I think I only watched 2.
That was
I
a good one.
remember. That's why.
That's a good one. I haven't seen Spirited Away though. I know that's like the My Neighbor Totoro. That's like the big ones, and I haven't actually seen them. Yeah, they're still like making them though.
Yeah. I saw like an advert of it
Yeah.
recently. That's why I remembered it. That's why. I don't know if it was on TV. I saw the advert.
Really? They were playing them on Film 4. Like, was it last year? Or?
Film 4. I saw one was like a few months ago. That was
Yeah,
that
Film
plane
4,
one.
They were playing it.
It's- That's the thing. Sometimes you think about Film 4 is kind of underrated. But people think about it like, oh, it's advert. That's why we don't want to watch it.
Oh, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch TV, so. I can't really talk. What was the first one of Studio Ghibli films? It was. Oh, that was the Castle in the Sky one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That was 1986.
Well,
Yeah. That's the thing. I like that art style of anime still.
The last one was actually 2014 when Marnie was there.
Can I talk about an anime now?
Sorry, yep.
Yes.
Because I've been watching anime as well. Elliot got on to me. I've been at the
Rude.
station, Borough Green and Bruton. When I'm not looking at the station cat, I'm watching anime there. I've been watching.
You're turning into me now, like looking at cats and watching anime.
It's just weird because I see it just wanders on and like licks its anus. But,
Like
Yeah,
cats
like you come into a fairy too.
What?
now hold on a minute. I'm just waiting for a train here.
Yeah. If you like cats, does that mean you're a furry?
If you like seeing a cat lick its anus, then yes.
I never said I liked it. I'm just
No.
pointing out that's what it does on the station
That's what
platform.
cats do.
But yeah, anyway, I've been watching a anime called Restaurant to Another World, in which there's a restaurant, and like once every 7 days, one of the doors will open into this fantasy realm, literally like a different universe, pretty much. And it's not necessarily exciting in a sense, but it's very relaxing from what I can tell so far. I've only like seen episode 2.
So what happens to this world? Is it still
It's-
like the same people that are working in the restaurant are working in this world? Or?
So the general gist of each episode is that there'll be someone from this fantasy world, and they'll have their own like little story arc, and it will lead to the restaurant. So for example, there's this woman, and she's sort of a treasure hunter in this fantasy world, and she is following notes that her father left her to his supposed greatest treasure. And when she gets there, it's literally just a door.
I thought it was
that
gonna be.
door-
Exactly.
What do you think it was going to be?
I thought it was gonna be like a mirror or something, like you are the greatest treasure. That's something like that. Just like that typical be you're my daughter, you're my greatest treasure, or something like that. Like something stereotypical
Well,
like that.
His daughter isn't his greatest treasure, it's actually his restaurant. Because this restaurant does delicious food, and it's kind of a heartwarming, touching moment, because when she gets there, she orders the daily special, and the daily special is her father's like favourite meals, what he always ordered. So it's kind of like a connection there, and you're just like, oh, that's really nice. And you can walk away from it, you can shut it down, just have a good feeling about yourself. Because that's what Restaurant to the World is all about. It's just about giving you a good feeling. So I'd recommend that for any anime fans out there. I don't think it's one of those things that's just a series that you watch, you binge watch. Because there's two different stories like every episode, from what I can tell so far. But again, I'm only 2 episodes in. It could, turn into like Attack on Titan. Some people get eaten.
Yeah.
I don't know, it becomes very miserable, but who knows? But I'm having fun with it so far. So that gets a thumbs up from me.
Nice.
Sweet.
Anyone else got anything?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Well, back to what I remember now. TV shows, I just remembered. It's one TV show which is on BBC Three, so which pretty much is on iPlayer.
So it's on my. Oh, right, yeah, because it's online only. Isn't it?
Yeah, and it's called. Let me just get the name of it again. It's people name it. People just do nothing. It's called.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard of it.
And it's just so funny because it's like about a pirate radio station called Corrupt FM, but with a K instead. And just like all these people, just like you can see the stereotypes, like the guy Grinder, and he's just like he's trying to be the leader, but he's also really, really stupid as well.
Proper like. I mean, just looking at the image here, that's if I had to sum up England in one picture. That would be it.
Yeah. And then he's like, it's such a funny. You literally can watch the whole season. You can watch season up to season 4 right now because the new episode just came out on the 15th. So I'm waiting for like next Tuesday for the next episode. And it's really funny how the scenarios go and everything. Like with one character called Stevie. It's like he gets car sick, and he literally just sits in the car. He's sick already. He is. It's like, what's wrong with him? And everything.
He was casted, obviously.
Yeah, but he's not even moved. And he's like the most. Then the grinders, I think, his fiance. And she's like, you think you look at her first and you're like, oh, she must be a bit more normal. No, she's not normal at all. I think cause she's like really stupid at the same time, and she like wants to be a hairdresser, but she can only do one hairstyle, and that's her boyfriend's hairstyle, which is from something from the 90s. So it's really bad.
Oh my god.
It's so bad and everything. And then one part you kind of see it later on in the series, which I won't say actually. I won't say it because it's gonna spoil it. And like here, carve everything in the background.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got my window open.
Yeah, okay. Then it's like Chibadi G. It's funny because some of the stuff he does and say is kind of relatable to Indian stuff as well. Well, he's Indian anyway, but he's just funny to go with it as well. Because it's like, oh yeah, I came over to this country, had my passport, had this. Actually, no, never mind. That was my brother's passport anyway. Nothing like that. So it was just.
Guys,
it's funny.
sorry. Continue.
Yes.
Are you done? Oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but can we talk about Overwatch World Cup?
Is it on?
Because it's not on. Yeah, there is
It's
World Cup.
coming on. Wait, it was on.
They're doing playoffs at the moment.
Yeah,
But what I want to say is,
Los Angeles, isn't it?
yeah, they just finished Los Angeles. Next one will be Games. It's not Gamescom. It's Blizzard's one. BlizzCon, that's it, I think. But I just want to say, United Kingdom team, they've actually done really well.
Have they?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win because like South Korea and America and Russia,
Yeah.
especially South Korea. They didn't drop a
Yeah.
single map. I think they've dropped rounds, but they didn't drop a map in the last year's World Cup. So they're really strong. So I don't think United Kingdom will win, but I think they'll do really well. So I just wanted to say that, point that out to everyone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good team.
Stay tuned.
Good team. I mean,
Can't
I'd rather watch that than football.
Exactly.
It's like when England's playing football, it's like I don't even care.
Oh, when is England playing football?
Overwatch.
We've got one of the
I
best
don't know.
Zen players in the world on our team.
Is
so,
it you?
I wish. It's Boombox. He
When you
is
say
an
the best
inspiration.
Zen player, he knows how to pretty.
Everyone knows it's me.
Presses
I'm the
E,
best
very
player.
hard.
Yeah. He's like, Discord on you, Discord on you. So I was looking some more anime, and I found this one.
Oh god.
Shall I read it out to you?
Yes.
Yeah, go for
It's
it.
called Psychic Wars.
Ooh.
Oh, I think
There's-
I've seen that one.
Yeah?
I've seen all of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
You'll have to show us the picture
Well, it
of it
says-
and the link.
Yeah, I will do. Hang on. It says Yukio Retsu, a surgeon, treats a mysterious old woman for mysterious, in quotation marks, cancer. The growth turns out to be a messenger from the ancient past of Japan, heralding a demonic invasion of Earth. Yuko must go back in time and fight the race of ancient demons.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Just
Wow.
Okay.
he's a surgeon that just got a message
Oh, that's
while
awesome.
treating someone. Yeah, I mean,
That's like 80s anime right there.
I know. Yeah, that's yeah.
That's the sort of anime I'd watch.
I do actually think I have seen that one. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I think I have seen it.
I've also seen the anime that I haven't seen it. I'm just saying I've found it. That's about a centaur girl that goes to school
Oh,
with like a
for
bunch of
fuck's
other
sake.
supernatural creatures.
Oh,
Wait,
it's an anime
whoa,
film.
whoa, whoa. What?
I think it's a film, yeah. So yeah, you've got that one as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you could literally just look through a list of anime and just find the little weird ones. It's just like every week, just different weird ones.
I'm just trying to remember.
Yeah.
I remember watching. I think it was one of the earlier days when I watched anime, but it was just a movie. I'm not sure if this was American anime.
Back in the day.
And it was called. I thought it was a Google search, but it was called Blue Gender.
I don't think an anime can be American. Is an anime like?
Well, I searched it up again, and it came up underneath it. But I remember something, or maybe that's when the translation
Yeah.
was over.
Anime is a style of Japanese film and television animation.
Yeah, this was based on a TV show called. I can't pronounce it. I'm gonna put it in chat, and you can try pronouncing that.
Oh my god.
That it was, and
Gasaraki.
yeah,
Just a rookie.
and
Yeah.
it was like a movie slash television movie, as it says underneath. It was. So it was one of those ones you think, oh yeah, this person's going to do this. This person's going to survive this, but you just think it's like the Game of Thrones back in the day.
Yeah.
It was.
Which
Right.
like dies.
Yeah. But it was,
So don't need to watch that because I know he dies.
I didn't say that. I did never say nothing like that.
Didn't say that. I'm just saying.
It's not like exactly like Game of Thrones. The main hero gets killed off or something like that.
You just said that.
No, I did not say that. I'm talking about other cast members.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, so it's worth a watch if you.
So I know that the
bored.
main character doesn't die.
Yeah. Well, yes and
Well,
no. Oh, I'm not gonna say.
Oh.
I'm saying too much now. I am for it. That's why. And then, of course, I think.
2031 and been in cold sleep for 22 years. That reminds me of something.
Yeah, it reminds me of some stereotypes, kind of or what.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't remember what it was. Type after. I can't remember. I also watched this before, but you guys know this. I put this up before. This is one of my first maybe space animes. I think it was space one,
Space anime.
and I actually
Space.
enjoyed this.
Space.
Yeah,
It's a space.
Is that a thing?
It's a spanime.
Spanime.
Why does that exist?
Sci-fi
It
anime.
doesn't, it's just Jay saying space
Yeah,
anime.
sci-fi.
It's space anime.
Yeah, sci-fi. It means.
That doesn't actually surprise me. That could actually be a thing.
Yeah.
And this was actually, if you read the back part, that was what I named my ship in Star Trek Online.
Yeah, you
So it was based on that kind of thing. So it was a good show and everything. And it's kind of bugged out, I don't know, because it's still people saying the last episode of season 4, episode 11 was 26th of June 2012, even though it says here it was from 1996 to 1997.
Okay.
So it's one of those
Yeah,
things.
They do is it a film or?
They do make a film after this. I don't recommend. Don't
It
watch
says
that.
Yeah, it says it's a spin-off. And there's a
Spin-off?
sequel. There is a sequel actually.
It's terrible
The Prince
movie.
of the Prince of Darkness.
Terrible.
Is that
Don't-
a film or?
film.
That's, not,
It's a
that's
film.
a film. Okay.
It's,
And they do a spin-off as well called Genki Ganger 3.
I haven't seen that. I don't think. I've not seen that, so I'm not sure.
So it's an adaptation to. Well, that is a creepy picture.
I see it because I want to see what it happens.
Is that just me?
Oh crap! That is creepy-ish. Even though that's not the main
Apparently,
character,
yeah.
but it's one of the main protagonists. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It was from the 90s. It was.
So it's aliens from Jupiter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, aliens from Jupiter. Was it Jupiter? I
Yeah, it
think that
says-
actually. Yeah.
Alien armada from Jupiter has amassed enough power to destroy all Earth's defenses.
It was okay.
Ragtag crew. That's overcome there.
It was funny. You think originally, oh, really is this? But then it's quite cool because it's in between. I don't know. It's one Luke wrote. It's one of those things that in one universe it's like a TV show, another universe it's not a TV show. It's like another anime during that time. And the class is like a TV show. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Throwback.
Also, I think this one as well, and this was like one of the older ones as well. It was okay, but like,
Red.
yeah, that was it.
That one.
Oh, you think of the picture, Luke? I'm sorry to disappoint you, Luke, on that
Oh
one.
my god.
Luke, I would
Oh,
say
wait,
one thing. I would. I'm sorry for you if you would do it for that picture, that main picture. I'm sorry. If you think about it.
I mean, sometimes I just have to commit to a joke. Even if it detriments people's views on me as a person.
If that picture you're talking about, yeah, if it is that same picture, you have to be careful with that one. remember that specifically on that show.
Is she an alien?
If you put the picture up, I confirm if it's not. If it is.
What do you mean? I put the.
Oh.
Are you talking about that picture?
Oh no, the top picture. She's human. She is.
Okay.
Right.
If
What's the
that
alien thing?
What are you talking? What else are you talking
I
about?
thought that was the alien.
Yeah.
the
I thought
Vandred
you-
one.
Oh, the Vandred one.
Yeah, I thought you were talking
What
about that.
What?
If that person there, I thought you were talking about that. That's why.
This. What? This one?
Yeah. Yeah, they're both human. But there's something odd with that character.
What? This character, the Vandred one.
Yeah.
Is it the hair?
No.
It's sort of like a mask.
No, not like that.
What is it then?
Well, the story of this is that men and women are different planets, kind of thing, so they live separate lives and everything.
Oh,
And you think this is a woman.
man from Mars, a woman of the.
Well, it's
Mars needs mums.
not a woman.
Okay.
Right. So it's a man. Wait,
Yeah. It's confusing because you think it goes on and think there's one guy, I feel sorry for him in this. He falls in love with this person, but doesn't know. So he keeps flirting, and he keeps getting shut down, but he keeps on doing more, he keeps on trying more and more until the end, and he finds out it's a man. Because it's that choke on her neck is actually a voice modulator, and she takes it
Right.
off.
But
Well,
what's
he takes it off.
press about?
It's all
Yeah, well,
it's
that
plastic
is-
surgery kind of thing
that is-
for it because she was a
Why,
spy.
though?
So she's so it's transgender.
She's a spy. She's only doing it for
Did
undercover
she, like,
reasons.
Turn off the voice thing. She's like,
It's a man's
sorry, I
voice.
should have told you. Actually, a man.
Yeah, he's kind
I
of
use this voice modulator to change my voice.
like that. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's funny. Yes, these moments this show does. That's
I may
why.
look like a sexy anime chick. But underneath, I'm really a man.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only two I'm going to talk about.
Hey, we've all been there. Initiate laugh track, fade in, roll credits.